Are you an AD carry main? This video is perfect for you. If you're playing another role, this video is still really insane for you. Why is that? Because I've coached someone that has been struggling for 3 months in the same elo, and after the coaching session, he managed to climb to rank 1 NA as an AD carry. And even if you're not challenger, this video is still so good if you're in lower elos, because it's gonna help you understand the fundamentals and what you should be doing to climb. And you guys will learn so much, and I hope you guys will enjoy it and climb on Rift, and see you guys soon.
I mean, this game I also tried to swap because my top lane was losing so hard to Teemo
Yeah.
that I tried to swap, and then I don't know if it made things worse.
I think that's not that good that you swap, no? Because
my really literally said he's gonna AFK.
If you don't swap?
Yeah, or he's literally said like game's over, I'm gonna AFK, and then I swapped. So maybe the game's just over anyways.
I think fuck them. If you're always gonna like bend over when someone's like that, just let them AFK. Just the only thing you can do is right. I can carry. Try to play safe if possible, which of course you can't, right? But that's the mentality you want to have, and explain to him like, hey, I can carry. Just try to just survive, right? Because think about not just from your perspective, for jungle perspective. If you swap, now there's no chance of doing something, and just trading waves.
I mean, I forced my jungler to like come to swap, and then we died 3v2 the team.
Oh god, no, that's like the worst thing you can do, right? Because at least this way, look, this matchup you can get priority, right? And you can at least like push and move and roam around and get deep vision, or maybe you can even notice roam mid lane and then you play safe. They have like a Braum. They can't do anything to you. They don't have Leona. You can legit play 1v2 low key, you know, and play like a little bit. So by swapping, you don't make your support useful as well, and you want to make your support useful.
So it's like you never swap if you're winning.
No, if you're winning on bot lane, you never swap. You never swap, bro. You should at least make your support able to roam, or you should at least be able to do something if you're jungle in the bot side. Can you go back there? I think you weren't ready. Because this is like very small. Actually, not very small thing, but can you go more back?
Like trap?
No. Go more back. Like before the mini wave like disappeared. You should have known that he wants to look for a trade here. If anything, you should be pinging. You want to like low-key look here already. So you see your clicks? I think here, it should be you even pinging, hey, I want to fight here.
Ping him to chat.
Yeah. It should be you pinging him here to go in. And then that way, if you already walk up, right, and if they go on you, of course you're playing Jinx, they can't kill you. And you can then space them properly. So this could have been a much better trade if you actually were aware that you want to look. And you both walk up together.
So I should be like up here, right? Can you see my
Yeah. They will never do anything to you. Like they just cannot all in you here. This is not possible. You can kite backwards.
Yeah.
And then have to switch targets. So like, I'm not sure in general how you're playing, right? But in this situation here, you relied on your support here, which is wrong. I mean, it's not wrong, but you know what I mean. It should be you dictating what you want to do and have a strong opinion about that. And if it doesn't go in, well, unfortunate, you know? But if you want to actually gap the people, you need to micro your support.
Yeah, it's just like, I just feel bad when I micro my support and then they like force and then they make a bad play, you know?
Yeah, that it is what it is then.
I get really tilted from that, but
yeah. But in that situation, but that was good though. I think can go back. That was good. I don't know what the fuck he did after, but you were both on the same page because played. You guys were in the same line and ready, but I think the mistake is that this Nautilus is trying to alt attack when he should just. This is really fucking good. Go back. But this Nautilus is just hitting further. If it just hooks like this, peace out. It's such a fucking good trade. It's unplayable right now. But he decided to like stay longer, and that made it a bad trade. And now Bolin should actually be over here. Like here, it's so over for them. Like the wave's bouncing, like enemy jungle on top side, or I don't know what the fuck if it's top side or not, but yeah, it's over for them. But that's on your support though.
But the problem is, after he died twice, he died like 8 more times. So I don't even know, like if.
Yeah.
I don't know.
That of course not optimal, right? But yeah. Can you go back? How are you in this situation? Couldn't you have like got on the base earlier when your jungle was around and get tempo? I think here, yeah, after this wave for sure. That should be your mindset. Yes, because what happens here is that, boss, your support has now free time to run mid lane. He can either move his jungler to, I don't know, invade, look mid lane. He's like free time. They can never push out the next wave, and they're kind of doomed here. So go even more back before now, because you have to ask yourself, what's your purpose of staying here? Because in game, you probably don't think about it. So what's your purpose of staying here? Because you already got your BF sword.
Yeah, I think my purpose is just I just wanted the W on this turret.
Yeah. So can you go to like 420? Because let's go all the way back, right? And how to recognize as well. Like I'm sure you know that you know these things, but being consciously like remind yourself. Because pause right now. You should already now have an idea on what you want. What's your purpose of staying in the lane? Because after you get a plate and plus the wave, you should already know. Okay, I got my BF sword. So
Yeah,
if
I'm
you
just
think,
playing for BF right now.
yeah, that should be legit be your main goal. And I'm not sure if you think about it in the game, but if you are, then you can at least weigh the option between they want to stay here and W him, or they want to get BF and just play pressure. Because you can see right here, this you're actually baiting your Nautilus here, if anything, by you walking up.
Mm-hmm.
So while this might seem like a small thing here you lost flash for no reason. So can I pause? So
Yeah.
this is what happened here, okay? Which all the things explained, but the difference here is that Nautilus could roam mid lane, potentially get a kill mid lane there. Not only do you get a better base there, because you have better base, you could actually decide to like hard push if you want to, if you're if your drone want to Drake or invade, whatever. Or let's say that when your support has tempo, right? You're now completely being chilling. But now instead, you lost summoners, you lost your tempo advantage, and all the gains you've gotten is kind of like nullified now. Because when your jungler was there previously, he left now. So now, the Zion Brom somehow gets to move around the map and impact the map. And this is such a small thing, but it's so huge. And this is gonna like indirectly fuck the game. Because I don't know what's gonna happen the next minute, but I can promise you, in 3 out of 10 games, by doing this, you're actually losing out on the mid kill. Because mid laners or support sometimes don't ping SS and BG. And then they get tilted. So this is actually on you. And this is not an ego thing. This is actually just like planning ahead, knowing what you want. And I think you can agree. You probably agree on that.
It's just like I baited my supports because I mean
You're staying for no reason.
Yeah, because we kind of know that Viego's there, right?
Yeah.
Like our jungler ping him.
Yeah.
And we have Tribush warded.
Yeah. And I would say this is more on you than support, you know? Because I don't see the reason of Wing him.
So you're saying just, I guess this W is really useless, huh?
Yeah, you don't kill him. If you WQ him and you kill him, sure. Sure, go for it, you know? But I don't think that's the case.
Yeah, and then I just base.
Yeah. And then you decide.
W him, it doesn't do anything, right?
It doesn't. Like, this actually doesn't do anything. Like, okay, this is good if your jungler is here to dive and enemy top side. Then it makes sense.
But my jungler is leaving after Gromp.
He got what he came for. So now let's go to the next sequence.
So basically you're saying the moment my jungler leaves, then I should just change my plan.
Yes.
If my jungler's still doing Gromp and like still around, then I should do this.
Yes. If your jungler's still doing Gromp, I like this, you know, but if he left, then it's bad. Because the thing is that if your jungler actually was around Gromp, you could probably take even one more wave if you wanted to. And then like...
Because I think I'm down tempo here now.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, that's actually pretty big.
No, it's really big, by the way, because like I think Knowledge could be mid lane here, and you see how mid lane's fighting here. Maybe Knowledge was here, and then trust me, Azir would be giga tilted, and then he would flame his support, and then support tilted, and then jungler's tilted because enemy support is like tilting the whole team. So indirectly,
yeah. And I think because of this, then it forces him to do this, and then my jungler has to it forces my jungler to come.
No, that was just what they did though. That was. I mean, I don't know if you kill him, but okay.
This is the minting though.
Yeah, this is the minting. I don't think that this was something.
But it also forces my jungler to come and then his 2 camps up top.
Yeah.
And then so like this double kill isn't even that worth it for us, basically, right?
I mean, it's still pretty good, right? But I think that all of this could have been better and more consistent, right? And
yeah, see, that's the thing is like I'm not like really focused on my jungler. I'm just kind of like trying to play my matchup, you know?
Yeah. I mean, but that's not good. You should really look at your jungler. Because essentially, jungle is pretty OP, you know? I think we can both agree on that one.
Jungle is pretty OP.
Yes. So, like, you kind of have to play around. And I think Kalista is very good playing around weak side, strong side, you know, and know how to involve himself. And then they managed to make a good top lane play. I mean, okay, here you're a bot. I think we can all agree that you're like a bot here. Not much you can do. Here's like training waves. But right now, after this, right, you have to always ask yourself, how can I make myself the most useful? Because if you just trade waves, what makes you the better player?
Yeah.
It really doesn't, right? So essentially, you can
Yeah.
pause right now. So as an AD carry, you have to ask yourself here, what is my team gonna do? Because let's say for some reason they want to do grubs again, okay? And if you know their support is top side, if you can, let's say, hard push this wave and just hover and posture, like it's not like you want to full commit, right? But you at least want to be ready in case there is a fight for whatever reason. You have to think, how can I make myself the most useful? Because if you're just gonna trade waves here mindlessly, you're not gonna make the difference. You just won't.
Yeah.
So can play. So let's see what happens here. And I'm sure you're good enough to recognize if you what your team is gonna play for Ish, you know?
I'm just zoning him now.
Yeah.
I mean, Braum is dead, so.
Yeah. Oh, can pause. So right now, do you have like a game plan, or are you just like, So what's your game plan right here?
I think I'm gonna like try to deny him a little bit this wave, and then when the next wave comes, I just fast push it.
Yeah. That's good.
Drop a ward.
Yeah. And then like look to maybe like drop a ward, like maybe like you can hover mid lane. But of course, when you hover mid lane, I'm not telling to full rotate. Like maybe mid lane's fighting and you can pick up free kill, right? But always prioritize your farm. But you want to be ready in case there's an inter.
I guess I'm playing safe because I don't know where the
Can
jungler is.
can you go back? If you have like did you have the information
this
earlier or not?
is.
Or could you have warded earlier by any chance to actually get this push? Because it actually is important.
I guess I could. Yeah, I guess I could just go on ward right now because
Yeah.
dead. Just flip that Viego's not here yet.
Yeah, can you go more back? Because I think he's not here yet for sure. If you go back early, he'll stop set, right? They were fighting.
Yeah. He was
Yeah.
on Grub's fight. So
You
he's
have
on
enough
right
time.
now.
I think you have enough time, yeah.
Yeah.
Because the
Probably
next
just flip
wave
the
is so
top.
important. Yeah, you for sure have time to ward right now.
Yeah, because I'm zoning instead of warding. So it's really
Yes.
bad.
And honestly, this technically doesn't give you anything. But if you could put a ward, sneak next wave, and your Nautilus is roaming, how insane would that be? Now you're actually not losing farm. And your Nautilus, yeah, would be making play
'Cause
technically, right?
I drop priority because I don't have vision right now.
Yeah. But you can see it all kind of goes back from before. And now it's just awkward, right? Imagine your sport somehow died here. You use FF here, by the way, just saying. Because this sometimes happens to you probably, where sometimes randomly you get inted. Because I don't know what happened, right? But this happens often for AD carries. Then, well, look at the wave, sucks. Or your jungler is doing the grubbies. This is like not that nice for you, this game state.
This is really bad.
This is fucking dog shit.
And then my wave is fucked too. Because my jungler
Yeah.
was top doing grubs.
Here you have to spam him to be careful. Oh, honestly, I'm not sure if you should help him even. Can you go back?
Push?
Yeah, if he's like doing this, just push and make him lose the farm and get the wave, and then even if he dies, it's actually not that bad.
I mean, they can maybe kill me, I guess.
If they can kill you, that's a different story, right? But honestly, worst case, run into the enemy fucking tower.
Yeah. Just execute.
Like just run to tier 2.
Yeah.
Because this wave,
This is really bad.
if he dies and your Lilias like can't help you, you're not getting resources. And as a Jinx, that's like the worst thing that can happen.
Yeah, and then this is so unlucky because they're all 1 HP. I can't do shit.
Yeah, I mean, if bot lane is frozen, it's even like worse, bro. Like I hope that bot wave is not frozen.
Yeah, it's low.
This is so fucking awkward.
Yeah.
Okay, but can I go back? But you see what I mean, right? This is like you're not optimizing, and this is probably what you mean. Like your team is like fighting or doing something, but all of this could have been prevented by one simple ward. But once you fucked up, it's still okay. If your teammates are doing anything Fiesta, prioritize your own farm. Because in the end, you actually don't know if you're gonna win or lose this fight.
Yeah, actually, that's probably the most important thing is teams being retarded is prioritize farm.
Yeah, like fuck them. Like if my bot lane's 1 HP and I have my, let's say, top side camps up, but I should go bot side, I will take my top side camps. For AD carries, like if your wave is frozen, your team is fighting, and you can sneak the wave somehow, go for it. And worst case, yeah, you execute. Like death timer at level 6, I think it's like 14 seconds or 16. But that's completely fine. And one thing here as well, I think you're pushing without purpose. Can you go back? Because you should already know as well that enemy support's here first.
Yeah, because my support is going on mid.
Yes. Like, you should already know that you cannot rocket this, because then you just fuck up your wave.
Mhm.
So this is just more
The
like
wave is
wave management.
yeah, I guess because I already didn't like fast push, then I need the wave to come in.
Yeah. But one thing that I noticed though is that the first example of like you staying when you 1.3 gold, in this example, is actually planning. It's not like that you don't know these things. It's just being mindful about, okay, do I actually want to like base, or how do they want to play each single wave? You just kind of like play without a purpose, and you're not actually thinking about enemy jungle. You're not thinking about like your items, and
Yeah.
that just leads to these situations.
Yeah, this is what I mean. Is like I think I'm just so focused on like the 1v1 or the 2v2, you know.
Yeah.
And like I mean, I'm actually really good at knowing like when I'm gonna get ganked, but like but I'm not actually thinking about like items and like base timers anymore.
No, that is so important, dude. Like as an AD carry, dude, that's like everything. So let's just break down these mistakes first, okay? Like mistake one, okay? So essentially, your jungler left, right? You had 1.3 gold,
Yeah.
and you actually didn't think, okay, I should probably base from BS Ward. So essentially, what happens is that you just saw a Zaya low, and in the moment you're like, oh, he's low, so I kind of want to just stay around. But in general,
Yeah.
how do you recognize these things? So you have to pay attention to your jungler. It should be triggered. The moment your jungler leaves or he's going topside, the thing that should be in your mind is, how do I want to manage my wave? I don't have to go into more detail because I'm sure you know, but in general, like when do I want to base? Like which item, like whatever it is, right? But the habit you should create is that in general, if your jungler is leaving, you have to manage your wave and you have to think when you want to base. Because when you base, well, if your jungler's topside, you're not vulnerable. So you're just Bing chilling, right? And then hopefully at the time when you're gonna come from base, he's gonna be there, right? So you have to make like certain triggers in your brain and make certain habits. And this is like a very important habit that you'll have to create because this is always gonna happen.
Yeah, I think I'm really not like caring about my jungler these days.
Oh, you better should. But you know it too. You
No,
know
but
it too.
like the way I'm playing is like I'm just literally only caring if I'm gonna get ganked or not. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I see what you
And
mean.
I just
Yeah,
play and I just play like my matchup.
yeah. So mistake two was basically whenever your team's making crossmap play, think ahead how you want to play waves. Because you saw how your team was making all topside play, like Viego Nolus all shot topside was like a big fight. You should already know how you want to play out not the current wave, but the next wave. Because you could see that the moment you like stay on lane and just try to poke the Zaya, you're fucked on the next wave. So honestly, even if you get let's say a very good trade, if you're fucked on the next wave, what's the purpose? Like, what's the intent of playing, right? So I think the problem is more that you're not actually thinking ahead. At least from these two mistakes.
I'm for sure not. Like I'm just autopiloting.
Yeah. And if you actually want to be not just average, but you want to, let's say, better than an average Joe and actually be like getting your name out, you need to do these things so consistent that whenever people get you, you're like, holy shit. Whenever I get Cody in my team, he never dies. He's always like so good in team fights and he's just so consistent. Because if anything, your narrative at the moment that people had in the past was like, oh, he's not consistent. And this is confirming their bias. And you don't want that. You want to show people you've changed, you became better by doing consistent things in solo queue. So you have to just like fix this. And if you cannot fix this, your goals won't be achieved. And I'm sure you know how to fix this, but it's about repetition, practice, and consistency. Okay?
Yeah.
So let's keep playing here and let's see that. So let's see how you like play the next things. But this was really bad, buddy. This is like I don't know how much gold lost, but maybe 300 gold lost.
So much. Yeah.
NXP is like fucking doomed. And look at the jungle right now. He's topside. I mean, you might be able to kill him here, but if Viego here, he just gets a free push out, and then all of this was like for nothing really.
Also, I think my previous mistakes with the waves, right? I kind of fucked my top laner, and especially against Teemo.
Yeah.
It makes it because you know how my jungler like came back bots right after like his bot camp.
Yeah.
I think
yeah.
It like fucked top matchup even harder. So even though we got that's what I mean. Even though we got double kill.
Yeah.
It's like it's not even good.
Yeah.
It fucked the map, right? It fucked
Yeah,
the game.
it fucked the map in a way, yeah. And also, I don't think necessarily they had to die as well, right? Like,
Yeah, they could just back. So
yeah. But there's one problem here. Can't go back. Why the fuck should not a stop side?
because top is just getting fucked so hard that he's just.
Yeah,
Oh, he
but
died and he's like got a timer, I guess.
this is the moment where you tell your support, what the fuck are you doing? Come bot lane.
What should I? Should I just spam ping bot?
Spam him in his face, ping assistance, come bot lane. We like perma double kill. You're 4-0 Jinx.
He goes top and he got 1v2'd. I think he dies right here, right now. Tsushima.
Yeah, but do you see here? You're not asking for resources. Like, when your support's going topside, you should be like, bro, I'm the main character. Why would he put his eggs on like a lost lane, you know? Like, everything should be on you. You should be legit. You should have ego here. Here you shouldn't be like, oh, maybe my support is gonna do something good. Here you should know that you can literally hold this wave here with your support. Your jungle's going bot side. What can he do?
Yeah, but like this is what I mean is like, look at this play. Like, what the fuck is this guy doing?
The Lilia?
Yeah, is it because he's just desperate because the game's fucked or what?
No,
Like,
can
what
go
is
back,
it?
can go
Like,
back. So
play this.
So let's just think what we can do here. Can go back before the wave hits. Yeah, yeah.
Is it because like my knowledge is top? I guess.
No. Just play right now. So this is a moment where you'd have to think rationally. As an AD carry, what could I have done to prevent this? So before I tell you this, okay, I'll tell you from a jungle perspective. He just finished his camps. He has nothing to do. So junglers in your elo probably, even if it's challenger, don't think, oh, if there's no play, I'll just base. And the other thing that he is thinking is that, oh, if they're face checking me, I can fight. My AD carry can just drop his wave. This is legit what he's probably thinking. He doesn't give a shit about your wave, dude.
Yeah, you're right.
In his mind, it's like, if I can win a 2v2,
like,
yeah.
We just never want to drop farm.
Yeah, no, you would never want to drop farm, and he thinks, oh, if I win the 2v2, I'm just gonna take it. But here's the thing: the enemy team doesn't have to take it as well. So let's just play and see if you could have done anything with your pings differently. Let's just look, okay? Because his ping already on the way. Here's already saying, hey, I wanna look. So what could you have done here?
Just like hover to his side. Faster.
I mean, I think you could drag the wave and then see what happens, and you wouldn't lose anything. Because if you think you can win, go for that. You're strong. You should be thinking you're strong.
Win, right?
Yeah, no, I think you can win. But here, you're not actually involving yourself here. Did you see what you're doing here?
Yeah. I'm not even looking at him.
You're not even looking here. And I do think if you actually run through the wave, throws the wave to the next one, and fought here with flash, I can see you winning this.
Yeah, we actually do win.
You would win this.
It just looks, but like, yeah, I guess because I just don't involve myself, and then when I do look, it looks retarded. So and then my mind is like, oh, I should just not do it next time, you know?
Yeah, I get what you mean, but so can you pause right now? So right now, it should be like an if and else condition. If there's a good fight, you can move. If not, worst case, you're frozen the wave and go back to farm. But the mindset you should be having is that if there's any chance of me dying here, I will let my jungler die and I'll just go back to farming. But you should be open to the possibility that if it's a good fight, you're at least ready to follow without losing farm. Makes sense, right?
Yeah, and then what's the first condition is if there's a chance that if there's a chance I'll die, then I should not follow, right?
Fuck off then. Yeah, then be like, alright, see you, boy. Because you don't want to lose this wave.
Right?
Yes, that's like the most important thing. The most important thing is that you don't want to lose this wave and the next wave. Like, you want to be back on the wave and ping your teammates that you want to bounce off. So here, right, you came back on lane, you see your jungler pinging, you didn't digest that information that he really wanted to fight. You were just thinking, I just want to farm, I don't want to fight. But look at how you're communicating here. Like, you're not even pinging careful.
I'm not communicating, yeah.
Yeah, you're just like, you do you, I do I.
Yeah.
And then if you look at this play, well, honestly, I do think you could have killed them if you dragged the wave and walked towards them.
Yeah, I do think so. It just that's, I think right here my mind is that we just got fucked up. Like we just died.
Yeah. So you can go back to 10 minutes in game.
Thinking about my jungler.
Yeah. So this is just how you recognize in the future, right? So let's say you just go into lane. Like honestly, you're like just chilling, you're looking top lane, you just died. You're like, okay, whatever.
Like, should I just like, I think I should look top faster and like should I ping my, so you're telling me I should ping my knowledge back here?
Yes.
Like,
that is number one. You should ping knowledge to come back where the fuck he's going, you know?
Do you think he'll tilt him? Like,
No. Just tell him we can 2v2 kill. Just tell him that. And that should not tilt
seems
him.
like
And then if he still goes
so,
top lane, that's up to him, right? But at least you did what you could.
so
Like
like the right here.
yeah. The right here you should ping him, yo little bro. Come bot, we can 2 give him the reason why. Just tell him we can 2v2 kill.
Uh-huh.
Like
Yeah, cause
yeah.
cause I'm thinking like they can't even. Can they kill Timo right now? Like,
Bro, just fuck that, bro. No. Fuck that. Listen, even if they kill him, you will lose farm, or you might get over here.
if
Your
my jungler.
your jungler's around, so
lost-
it's fine. But the
Mhm.
problem here is that if think like this, imagine enemy jungler's top side. Now you could
Mhm.
potentially dive their bot lane instead of like you being on the defensive.
So either way, you're saying there's no scenario where it's good.
No scenario where it's good if you're winning. No scenario. If you're 0-3, sure. There's no scenario where it's good if you're winning because you have the wave management. If Diego everyone topside there, this wave that's here should be a dive on their bot lane. If possible.
Uh-huh.
Which is possible, I think, if you're very strong, right?
Yeah.
And why are you playing like defensively when you decide how the game's supposed to be played here? And
That's
you're in
just
your
what I
Giga
can't
Spike.
win.
It is important that you know that you're the main character and that you can win the game by asking for the right resources and pinging properly.
Yeah, I
You
agree.
can actually 1v9 this game with like complete
I
inters.
almost do it. Even I almost do even after the swap and shit. But
Yeah. This is
I mean, I
awkward.
just gave this a try because usually I don't swap, but then this is just bad. Then okay.
Yeah. Like prioritize your farm. Just make sure you're not losing the wave that's
Okay.
like catch the wave. Make
Yeah,
sure you catch the wave.
Because that actually happens to me a lot, where like I need to get the wave, but then my team is also making a play,
Yeah.
and then I feel bad either if I catch the farm and then they all die, or like I follow and then there's nothing and then I lose tempo on the wave. You know.
Catch the farm.
That
Like
yeah,
that's the
shit
most
happens to me
consistent
so
thing.
many times.
Because the thing is that it might be the right play, but then your teammates broke the arms, and then you lose the
Yeah.
wave, and then it's GG.
This
But-
is GG. Look at this.
Oh my god.
Team was fucking.
Nah, this is the worst thing you could have done.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's fucked up, man.
But you can see here, right? Like we're only 10 minutes in the game, but like there's so many small things that it would add up so much. I have no doubt in my mind that if you actually base properly, ping properly, and ask for the right resources, and there even like when Lille was going to bot side, like drag the wave, see what happens. Because can you go back to 10-20? This is like crucial for you to understand. I just need to make sure I repeat this once more. Like
Mhm.
10-20. Yeah. So here, if your team ever wants to fight, if you drag this wave, you just see what's cooking. You know, you just like look. Like, can I pause? So imagine you're there at the river, okay? Like you're kind of dragging the wave in the river. You're just seeing
Yeah.
what's plopping. You're just like, all right, let's see what's cooking here.
Yeah.
And then for some reason, if Lilia completely broke his arms, you're like, all right, goodbye. Don't even take the risk of losing your flash there. Just be like, goodbye. But if it happened to be a good fight, go for it. Then you get a kill, you get a freeze here, but you're probably gonna push if he dies, right? And the game's over. But you could see
Yeah.
here that like you're not even trying to see what's cooking.
Yeah. This is antisocial behavior.
No, this is like not pinging, not looking. You're just like, what the fuck's my jungler doing?
Yeah. No, literally, that's in my mind. I'm like, literally, I'm just like, what the fuck is my top and my support doing, right? So I don't
Yeah.
even give my jungler a chance here because I
Yeah.
automatically assume that he's retarded at this point.
Yeah, that's not good. I mean, you should assume they're retarded, but you should at least assume that maybe, even though they're retarded, they could, you know, do something.
Yeah.
But while having that
Yeah.
in mind, knowing that you don't want to die and lose out on something. Because here you would technically not lose anything. So be open-minded, but prioritize your farm. And you wouldn't lose anything here by just like fishing, seeing what's popping.
I don't. Because I can just drag the wave. I can be here like 3 seconds sooner.
Yeah, for sure.
I think we actually win this actually.
You would win this for
'cause
sure.
I'm so strong.
Yeah, you would win this for sure. Because if they face a leader like that, and you come actually through the lane even, they're dead.
And I should actually ping my supports to back. Their
Yeah.
roam is bad.
Yeah, that drone was
That
fucking
actually
dog shit.
happens that actually happens a lot because I don't try to micromanage anyone. You know what I mean?
Oh, that's bad. That's so bad.
I just let them do whatever the fuck they want.
Yeah,
Is this bad?
that's really bad.
Because I really dislike when Like this is the only reason. Okay, this is the one thing I'm trying to avoid is like when I make a call, even though it's the correct call, then they don't know because they don't know the call, right?
Yeah.
Then they try to do it, and then they fuck it up, and then they'll like blame me, you know, and then they'll be like, oh, this is a bad call, even though they like in even in lane, for example, say like I want them to go in, I want them to engage, right?
Yeah.
But then they completely botch the engage,
Yeah.
and then we die or some shit, and then
Yeah.
they'll like blame me for the call, even though they're just them playing bad.
Yeah.
And this
But
is this is like my psychology, why I don't
yeah.
make any
Um.
these calls anymore.
Do you feel bad because they're basically flaming you?
I feel bad because I feel like I'm forcing them to do something that they cannot.
I think that if something bad happens, but it's like the right play, and you know, it's okay. It depends on what it is. Maybe it's just like a very hard to execute play, like whatever, right? But
Yeah.
if you feel like the play is so clear and obvious, you should
Mm-hmm.
ping. And if
If
they
they
do it,
play, yeah.
and if they int, it is what it is. And if they flame you, try to drop your ego. Either you mute them or say sorry. So he focuses on the
I
game
guess.
instead of arguing with
Mm.
him.
Yeah,
Because
you're
like
right.
whoever's right, it doesn't fucking matter. You just have to focus on the game and focus on the next thing. Because the last thing you'd want is like having your support being mentally ill and like completely dropping you. You know?
No, that
That's
legit. I feel like that would happen like so
yeah,
much
yeah.
if I ping, because like obviously like we'll see way more plays, right? That
Yeah, yeah.
they can make, but then they don't
Yeah.
know how to fucking do it. So then they try it and then they just
Yeah.
fuck it up, and then it just goes really bad. And then they'll
Uh
like blame you after because they're just mentally ill, like you said, right?
yeah, that's the last thing you want. The last thing you want is your support just like giving up on you, because then you cannot play the game either.
Yeah,
So
yeah, exactly. I feel like that would happen so much, you know.
yeah, yeah.
I feel like that happened to me already, so
No, for
that's
sure.
probably why I don't do it anymore.
Yeah. But it's the same as like when let's say a laner misplayed and it says, or why didn't you gank? I'll just say, my bad, sorry. Knowing that that gank was completely dog shit. So at least then
Yeah,
he
yeah,
moves
yeah.
on and like plays the game, you know?
Yeah, you're right.
But I mean, I think this game is already seen enough. Do you have like another game? But I do think you probably
Yeah,
get a
I have
good
so many.
idea.
I have
Yeah.
so many games.
So the exercise we're gonna do for this game is that instead of me telling you, I want you to tell me. Because I think personally that the best way to learn is not only to get like someone telling you, it's what you explain yourself, your thought process, and how to do it better. Okay?
Yeah, this game. Okay, this is actually a pretty good game to review. I remember because we have full bot priority,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
and it's actually a pretty high elo game, by the way. Like this is, I think my jungler just
But it's
my
already bad
jungler's told me
level
off.
one. No, can go back to like level one. What's the reason there's no ward on enemy raptor or like level one in lane? Because you're playing Ezreal.
I
I
mean, I guess
think
they're. I mean, you mean like just go into lane and like
ward.
get in a better
Yeah,
position?
yeah, yeah. You're Ezreal. You're better in Edge level one if you don't go melee like an ape. Because then it would
Yeah,
be
I mean,
like
we
not
could
50
be.
50. You would have the
Yeah, yeah.
advantage.
No, that Q was bad. I should just Q the wave.
Yeah. But yeah, but that's the thing, right? So I think in this situation, it's already badly played mechanically in lane, but I think you could make it easier, right? By having the ward and just being in the face and then queuing the wave as it comes. Because I don't think you
Yeah,
would
yeah.
have this hard of a time if you put down the ward and you're in their fucking face with Q.
Yeah, I
You would,
think I'm not thinking of that. I'm just autopilot, like just waiting for the wave.
yeah. Because I don't even think you should lose the pusher if you actually did that.
Yeah, yeah.
Because you would stack your Qs early on the wave, and then if they try to all in, you get level 2, you actually win the 2v2 for sure.
It's actually so important because certain matches like Zeri or Ezreal, then it like
Yeah,
changes the lane.
yeah. Because I legit think you could potentially get a like at least a kill. You know, I'm not sure about double kill, but if you were on lane level 1 stacking Qs and you get level 2 faster and I don't respect, you get a kill maybe because you win it for sure. Okay, let's see how it lasted under the tower because it was good. You tried to wait as long as possible.
That's also in NA. You know, in NA, in like other, I'm looking at like Korea, right? And
Yeah,
they always play for like level 1 lane position in bot
yeah,
lane. But in NA, is like everyone is AFK is level 1.
That's so bad.
And we just jack off, you know, like.
Yeah, you're jerking off here as well, dude. Can you go
Maybe
back to
there's
level
no
1 as well? Because you didn't mention level
Yeah.
1. Because I want you to tell me how you could have played better. Because obviously it was Giga Int, but what were the main problems of this level 1? If you look at it,
Just,
beside the ward.
Not. Yeah.
Look at your positioning, by the way. Just look at your positioning.
I mean, I think I can like try to just tank his volley and try to kill him.
You should stay on the other side of the mini wave, so he can't hit you with W, and you can push off the Bard as well. So you're standing against bush control.
But I might get Bard queued.
I mean, I think if you play decent, I don't think you'll get Bard, you know. But your Senna, why is your Senna AFK, by the way? If your Senna was like here earlier, like I think Bard, what he's doing is not legal, because if Ashe is hooking top side and Bard's hooking right side, it's very illegal.
Just push him out.
Yeah, you could like Loki push him out, because I think that Bard, by him standing there, I mean, first of all, I think you can both agree that your level 1 could have been a bit earlier there, but the moment you're like late, you want to ideally position away from the Ashe, and then you want to try to like make sure that your Senna can get the bush control, so he can, because Senna should win against the Bard, I think, you know, like.
Yeah, he does.
But
win.
if he doesn't like get the bush control, then it's a bit awkward.
Yeah. It's just Bard pushing us out when it should be the opposite.
Yeah, because I think that your Senna is kind of AFK, which is a bit unfortunate, but I think you could have helped a bit with that.
We can probably just both walk
up
in the right side.
Yeah.
And then just push Bard out first, because I can't push out to Ashe.
Yeah, for sure. I don't think he, but yeah, if you had the ward, everything would have been easier.
Yeah, and as long so you're saying the ward in the middle brush, right?
Yeah. This Bard can never do that.
It should be Senna's ward or my ward? It should be Senna's ward.
It should be the nah, actually, in general, I think it should be the carry ward, no? Because your support has more freedom than you.
No, but they don't know when to ward like
your support.
Yeah.
Okay, but hypothetically, like it's better if you're.
Hypothetically,
yeah.
If he knew what he was doing, then. But I need to have my own word to word at the correct time, or else we're gonna.
You can ping your support to ward though. You can ping your support. This is a good time to ward. If they don't, then it's very unlucky. But if you know that NA supports are really that bad, then yes, you should have them ward.
Yeah, this is why I don't even like warding level 1, because I just do not trust anyone.
Yeah, but have you tried though to ping them in your face and to put a ward? Because I feel like they should listen.
Yeah, I do.
Because how often
using the word pings recently?
Yeah. Because I really do believe that if you ping your support in his face to put a ward, he would put a ward. I really think so. Because at least for me, when I ping, it works.
It works most of the time, but sometimes it actually doesn't even work. They just don't even listen to you.
Yeah.
To your word, but
yeah.
Okay.
But you can really see here from level 1 though. It's like this is very NA gameplay. If it's a Korean,
it is.
It would be so different. Yeah.
Literally NA, and this is a challenger. Like everyone's like, this is a challenger lobby. We have Fudge in top lane too.
Yeah, but this is already fucking awkward because like, okay, Lily happened to be topside here, so you're kind of chilling. Okay. Can't go back. So tell me what the problem here was. Yeah, on this wave, yeah. So
the problem is like the wave is fucked and our jungler's going top.
No, that's okay. That's okay.
Ward like this.
Yeah, you have to ward like this. That's fine. But the moment you see Lilia, what is wrong here? Now.
I should just play for a push.
What do you think?
I mean, I think this Q is fucking flip.
Yeah, that's for sure. Yeah. What else?
And then I feel like we should just push this wave as fast as we can and try to ward Tribrush.
You want to push the next wave. You really want to slow push this wave. Can you go back?
Really?
Yes. Because Lilia is topside. There's no reason for you to like hard push this. Instead of like building this one and the next one and jailing the longer.
Like,
yeah, but
they just trim.
No, but by the time I think Lilia won't be able to make it. Because Lilia's gonna do a Raptor Golem, by the way. It's like 420, you know, so he probably he won't make it. Because I don't know how much CS Lilia has, but I think his golems are up. Because this wave is like bad. If you can stack to the next one, which you can, by the way, you can jail them for so long. And of course, if your jungler is going bot side, you can stay. if your jungle is going topside, you can base. And then that allows your support plus you to get more tempo. But now, this is just awkward, right? Because you can't actually like harass them in the tower, which previously, if you stacked away from Ezreal, you could have.
Yeah, yeah. So it's only because we saw Lilia.
Yes, yes. So now, boom, you should already have a plan on how you want to play like the next wave.
Legit ping that he's gonna bar portal Lilia, and then we saw Lilia.
Yeah. Now it's Lilia, and now you should not touch the wave at all. Now you should like identify. Okay, can I slow push this wave for the next wave? And I do think you can. If you like didn't actually like hump the wave completely with the Senna.
Yeah,
And I think
no,
all
I get
starts
your
from
point.
seeing.
I get your point.
Yeah.
I think maybe it crashes anyways, but we should at least try.
Yeah.
He
Actually,
also
it would be pretty close.
time.
It would be pretty close, honestly. I actually
Yeah,
don't even think so. Like look at it. I don't think so. Look at the wave. If you actually like didn't hit them as much, or you hit them outside the aggro range, I legit think it would slow push for the next one for sure.
Senna, like it's Senna hitting him.
Yeah, it's Senna
I'm
going
not
full
hitting.
Monk S. Yeah.
Like he even autos, cause I'm just CSing actually.
Yeah.
He even autos the extra creep for no reason right here.
Yeah.
Do you think I should just go ward try right here? So this is just bad. Like
I think that is like already bad though.
Useless.
I think what you could have done, right, is legit already have the mindset of like you want to push the next one, instant base, get items, and then play pressure.
Because I don't have an advantage here after all this. So we're just trading well, but this is useless.
Yeah, your jungler's not even here, so like you're not actually getting too much. And I do think as well, if you have gotten your base there, I do think you can win, right, with Senna. If you get your, because you're gonna go Sheena soon, and if you come back from the lane, I think you can win.
I don't think.
Yeah.
Enough, but...
No. I think if you
I'm gonna get tier. And
oh, tier. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Never mind. Yeah, you won't have gold.
So.
Yeah.
But
actually, wait. You have gold on 400. Actually, not. You don't. It's for
maybe I should just get a tri-brush ward though.
Right now?
Yeah, like earlier. I mean, top, but
you mean previously? Previously, when before?
Yeah. Like this, maybe instead of doing this, like I think this is really useless. Let's just go ward try right now.
You might as well, yeah. If you know you cannot crash this wave anyway, and you don't really get on base, then
because then the lane becomes so much easier. Even if the top, like we're already warded, right?
Yeah.
We can just fucking fuck them.
Yeah, basically.
Yeah.
But just pay attention, like with the intent you're playing, though, because in the future, if you're gonna review your own games, be like, did I know how to push the next wave in base? Did I know how to an item? Like, why am I trading? You should legit question why you're trading. I know it's fun to trade, but it's like, what does it actually give you sometimes when you can't kill them? If you can kill them, makes sense.
Question, like, what did you say? Question your intent when you're playing?
Question your intent when you're trading. Like, because like, let's say you take a good trade here, but your Shen is top side and Lilia's bot side. Like, maybe it was just better to like just hard push in base and then get tempo, you know? Instead of like trading. Does it make sense?
Yeah. Yeah, because I'm 100% sure that I'm just not really thinking about pushing in tempo right now. I'm literally just focused on trading. I'm pretty sure. Yeah. And I'm like trading really well for the most part.
Yeah.
But like, yeah. Like this, no, legit. I feel like this happens so much more to me nowadays than before. I mean, not this, right? But I'm saying like legit this picture.
Yeah.
Where it's like, the wave is pushed.
Yeah.
Under the turret, and then basing like this. I mean, it's technically it's good, but like no, I mean I'm down tempo, right?
Yeah.
This is what I mean. Is like I'm not gaining tempo these days. I'm legit winning my lane. I'm pushing.
Yeah.
So then this becomes my best scenario, but then I'm still down tempo against Ash. So even though I'm winning in CS and like better items, then I'm down tempo, and then they'll make a play, and then does Ash or just AFK be down like 50 CS and then win the game because then his support makes the first move and then gets fucked. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I know what you mean. Yeah.
I feel like this has been happening more and more to me because I'm just so tunneled on his laning. So like I'll have a better buy, like I'm winning my lane, and then my support has to match Bard, and then for whatever reason, because also the Ash is tempo, so then I have to catch this wave.
Yeah.
This stacked wave,
Yeah.
I feel like if I'm winning, right, this shouldn't actually happen like as much as it's happening.
This shouldn't
Like,
happen. This is
happens every
illegal.
game. Yeah, this happens like every game when I'm winning. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
This is really illegal.
Yeah. So I did as well some G2 positional coaching for Yike, and when I watch ball lane, right, Hansama would never allow enemy to have like a slow push on him when he's winning. I can promise you that. I see him always like either basing properly, so he can decide if he wants to hard push the wave and play, or he wants to like just hold the wave there. Never let opponent have the first move. He would be the one that would be like have a perfect base. Yeah. So right now the moment they showed, yeah, pause.
Even good.
Yeah. What does this trade do? Tell me. If you can't kill him, what does this trade actually do?
Pushes the wave.
Yeah. Sure. But what does it actually do? Tell me.
I don't know. It's just pressure, I guess. Like
Yeah. But are you gonna kill them? Can they base after? Yeah, they can. So what's the point of this? And look at the next wave now. This is the worst thing that can happen. If anything, he should be catching this wave and the next wave. Then you come back from base, and honestly,
you're right.
It's like it's so doomed for them, because he would be here for 20 seconds at least.
Like waste their time, right? But then now it's like he can just catch the wave for free.
And he even can like build a slow push right now, and he's in super fine position. And now you're in a vulnerable position. And this might seem small again, right? But it's really not small in my opinion, because here you could have been base, you could have had like a tier, like whatever you want to buy, right? And then your support could open mid lane. He has like legit 40-second roam time. 40 seconds. I'm not even kidding, because can go back. Like he has so much time if you slow push. It's crazy amount of time.
Yeah, if we can stack the next wave.
Yeah, which you can for sure. Yeah, I mean, I'm pretty sure it would be like not under tower though. If you guys actually didn't touch the wave, I'm really sure.
If we didn't touch it at all, if we both knew not to touch it. Then
yeah, but he's even hitting it right now. Like, look, he's hitting, bro.
He's legit hitting it. Look,
yes, he's legit hitting it. Like, out of 2, out of 3, probably. Yeah. But...
and then he pings to all in. Yeah, so I can't. I'm sure with this in this particular scenario, like this guy, he was just push.
Yeah, but you could actually like the moment you saw Lilia, okay? Imagine you ping him care, and you instant stop him pushing, like now. The moment you saw his one alt attack, you ping him instant back.
Went to ward. Yeah.
Maybe it'll be fine.
If I ping, because he starts hitting, I think on this auto. If I ping to not auto.
Yes. On this auto right here.
Yes.
Yeah.
If I had the mindset, because I'm pretty sure I didn't even think about stacking it. I also thought about pushing.
Yeah.
Because I think that Lilia, because I'm pretty sure what we're initially thinking is that Lilia could be here, right? So we should.
Yeah.
And then once we saw him, the changes instantly. So if I thought that much, then.
Yeah, but in the future you will know. Here you could see as well that this is just so awkward, because like the fact that you got a trade, what does it actually do here? Let's see what you actually got here, okay? Let's just see.
Just getting them low and then we lose tempo.
Yeah, and that.
This is bad?
Oh yeah, I don't even think this was good, by the way. I didn't say it, but I think you should base here. This is like, okay, if you do this, it's probably because you want this extra longsword. Like, did you have any idea on what or why you're hitting this?
No, I had no idea. I just know that I can get this. So then I went for it.
They're so bad though, I think. Like, because what should happen?
The worst, right?
Because the thing is that even though you might not see an opportunity right now, okay? But imagine you based instantly, and let's say there's support roam mid lane, and you actually came on lane earlier. If you happen to take a good trade, and your drone is pathing bot side, boom, you can now punish the enemy. But by you delaying your base for 10 seconds, that doesn't even allow you to like be ready for that opportunity, you know?
Yeah, because this is the best case scenario, right? I waste Bar's time like this.
Yeah.
Greedy base.
Yeah.
And then it's still bad.
It's still bad.
Right?
Yeah. It's like
Bar is like faster to mid, even though like I did that.
Yes.
It's so retarded. Okay. Don't greed for plates.
Because what I'm seeing in your gameplay is that like you're not actually involving your support. You're like not having a purpose when you push, and I'm just seeing that you're catching the wave like often, you know.
I don't know. Yeah, this happens so much. I think it's because I went for that plate.
Yeah, no, for sure. The platings are like the biggest bait, dude. The nerf plates to 125 gold, bro. Like I'm telling you, the minions that you've missed is probably like 2 minions at least, or 3. Like technically you lost like 80 gold.
Yeah. If I missed the minions, you're right.
Yeah. And XP. You actually missed XP as well.
Yeah.
That plating is so fucking useless nowadays. Like plating is legit good if you need to get a big item, but otherwise you just legit base for tempo.
Yeah, honestly, like you have to like think. You have to actually calculate that you have the item from the
Yeah.
plate. It's not even like it's not like consistent. You know, sometimes you just fuck with the math. And it's like then it's all fucked. Then I think.
Yeah, but I can go
But
back. This is bad as well already, by the way. You see the problem here, right? Can you go more back? What?
I feel like we should ping. Yeah, that's what I'm doing. I'm ping assist to use
What?
this wave, right? I want to use this wave.
The next wave. But can you go back? Could you have like slow pushes more or not? More back, more back, more back, more back, more back, more back, more back.
I'm pretty sure I don't push this.
Okay, it was just like this. Okay, I didn't see it.
Yeah.
So you didn't touch it at all, right? You lasted it
Yeah.
as much as you could.
Yeah, but I kind of messed up with the Q.
Yeah. Okay.
But I mean, we can stack. We can stack this one.
Yeah. Because this is the best wave. Okay, not like the best wave. It depends on your jungler too, but if you can like stack the waves and then push this wave and have your support now roam with your jungler, you should invade.
Senna should be with my jungler right now.
Yes. This is mega useless. Like, can I pause?
This is useless. Yeah.
Like, I'm sure your support.
How do I ping my support to go with my jungler though? Like,
ping him assistance, ping him to like a ward enemy jungle or like that's what I generally do.
I guess yeah.
Because I'm sure he has wards.
Be in lane.
Yeah.
Even if he doesn't have wards, he should still group with jungler right here.
Yeah.
Against Lilia.
Yeah.
This and so useless.
I told you this in Mirage as well, right? But like you should use one turn for vision. Like this is the turn where they were catching. Is the turn you should like legit get full deep wards, and then you can stay on lane permanently. That was the perfect timing. And can you pay attention to your support item? I'm sure his warding item, by the way. At minute 8 Senna, like he has it for sure.
Yeah, but he might not have a stack.
I think he came from
right here. He has no wards.
Okay, he has no wards, but he could even just like.
It matters honestly. Yeah.
Yeah.
He should just be grouped with Senna.
Yeah. So that's something I'm gonna be adding, right? Because I feel like this is very, very important. Whenever your support has warding item, try to free him up. Because this is really important, by the way. Because this is legit the most impact you can have as an AD carry. Which is your support allowing him to get deep wards, which allows you to see enemy jungler, which allows then all of your laners to play aggressive and not die to enemy jungle. This is the biggest thing you can do as an AD carry. In high elo, of course, people, if they're good, they will do that themselves. But as an AD carry, you need to understand that when he has warding item, you don't trade waves mindlessly. You actually, push, let him roam, let him put wards, and then you play the game. Okay?
Yeah, I agree. He's just laning 2v2 and then our team's losing. Look at this game state, right? Cause
yeah.
They're just losing like topside. This actually happens to me a lot if I'm losing the game. Is like, because I think it's the grubs. Like people are so tunneled on the grubs that my jungler will never trade bot side for grubs anymore.
Yeah.
Which I don't think is correct, right?
It's because they're bad. Sometimes you have to trade.
Yeah, so they just perma 44 or like perma. They're like perma go top side even though we're losing.
Yeah.
Renekton like top and like we cannot ever fight grubs, right?
Yeah.
They just keep perma run it down and then just ping support to run it down 44 and then they'll just die.
Yeah.
Like this case, and then we'll just lose.
But here's like you just have to think about it. What's your intent with waves? Because like I can tell you're just training waves mindlessly. You don't even know what you're doing with the wave. You're just like pushing and then him humping. But what are you humping for?
I'm just humping, yeah.
Like if your jungler's here and he's gonna be here, I like it. But like I legit think having your support, being able to move, or even base. He's legit base, by the way. Like his wards.
He's just
like,
base for wards.
Yeah, just base for wards. Move your fucking Shen or like whatever. Open through mid lane. Azir's ultimate. Like put some wards down. Like all of this chunk or whatever you're gonna get, if you're gonna die, all of it's lost.
Because he's just hugging me to try to like, for me to carry, I guess.
Yeah. And even here, right, you should have a purpose. You have like 1.2k gold. If you can like push a wave base, have your support base first, and open mid lane, that is so fucking good. Like here, if enemy is catching, and your support can open mid lane here, drop full wards, that's so fucking good.
I think we do that here. But topside is losing so hard.
Yeah.
We double ulti top.
Well, it is what it is, but
So I guess the game's just doomed here then.
I wouldn't
It's
say.
just 'cause my support is just humping me instead of humping my
Yeah, I mean, he's for sure AFK with you though. Like, he's not doing anything actually. And but if you look at the laning phase,
rotate for a bad fight.
yeah.
This actually look. This actually happens. Should I just not rotate here?
No, here it's can go back. I think it's fine to rotate because you have a timer, but make sure you're on time on the next wave to catch. It's completely fine to rotate there. You have free time.
And then over rotate.
Yeah, you probably over rotated if you.
I'm looking at this, and then I'm like, you know, if my Shen.
This
but he's
this is
just
lost
getting
now.
fucked,
You should
but-
for sure get the fuck out.
Should I get? But it looks like, oh no, he has no energy. Actually,
It's so
It looks
doomed.
he has no
He's
energy,
like so
actually.
low. No energy.
Yeah,
It's just lost. Right now it's lost.
I should just back to lane
Yeah.
right
Yeah,
here.
yeah. I think your pathing as well was maybe
I'm
not
also
optimal.
really desperate. Oh, you're saying path through jungle?
Actually, no,
wanna
it's
get
fine.
the
It's fine.
Sky ward.
It's fine. It's fine.
Yeah.
It's fine. It's fine.
I think I just have to back earlier. It's just so
Yeah,
fucked.
just now. Now back.
I should over rotate so much.
Yeah.
Like,
Oh yeah, you're completely oinking here. Like, just get out as soon as
and then
possible.
I lose my advantage bot because now I have to now it's so fucked.
Yeah.
Look at this, because I have to be here on the jungle and then
Yeah.
I'm losing farm. It's just so fucked.
Yeah, I think even eating forward there was like not needed. I think. I think the wave there is maybe more important.
Yeah.
I don't know about that one, bro.
The game is so fucked that I'm just living like fuck his ass to just do some shit, you know.
But yeah, I mean,
Now I'm just like, the only way we win is if we get bot turret first.
that's not even true. I think the only way you win is like if you can legit like roam mid lane with your Senna and like get wards and hope you kill any mid laner. Like you need at least use one turn to get control. The map is so black that even if you're 10-0, it's so unplayable. If enemy jungle can gank you. You can't even push your advantage. Even if you take good trade, okay? Probably what's gonna happen in your games is that you're like, oh, I took really good trade, then enemy jungle comes, and then you can't punish him. Because you don't have either information or, you know, your weak side. Because in the end, if you can't finalize and execute that good trade and make it till they die, it's pointless. That's how I see it.
But it's mostly just to ping support to like group with jungle.
Yeah, just tell them to fuck off and
yeah,
get wards. Because like when the map is black like this and your laners don't respect, they just die. And if your lanes have wards, that only, I can promise you, is gonna increase your chance of winning a lot. Because your role is sadly not OP, but your role is OP if your support can actually roam, you know? But if you know what to do and, you know, how to manage waves to basically jail the enemy and buy more time for yourself and your support, that's how you can increase your chance of winning. And of course, playing team fights well. But honestly, like, we can watch more, but I really think that's already enough because you probably have things to work on already, right? So I don't see a point in watching more because yeah, like these are the things that you legit just have to work on, right? It's like it's not ego or anything. It's just like playing back from scratch and kind of like having a purpose when you play, you know, and working on like.
yeah, these games are actually pretty good examples, but some of the games I think. I mean, also I think it stems from like the ego bits because I'm just like I said, I'm not really playing these games like I know I'm not playing these games properly, you know.
Yeah.
But it's just like I'm doing it anyways.
Yeah.
And I feel like it's really hard to fix by myself because I'm just like, it's like I got myself in this position, so
yeah.
Need someone to like just tell me the correct play.
To flame you? Because you're playing fucking brainless like an NA pick?
Yeah. It's like I'm like whatchamacallit. I'm like adapted to the NA playstyle, you know?
Yeah, I can see that. Like that level 1 is so disgusting. Like, dude, like, yeah, that was something else, bro. But but yeah, do you have any other questions? Because I think that kind of like you probably get a good idea on like what you kind of want to be working on and.
Yeah, I guess we should just summarize. I guess we just summarize it. So like.
Yeah. So basically, when I look at your gameplay, right, I can just tell that the next wave is coming. You don't really have an intent. So the purpose for you when you play is that you should have on purpose when you push. So when I say you should have purpose, it's either like to stack waves to buy more time, right? Or to jail them and free your support up, right? Because if you've looked at these games, you can tell that the waves are traded like so 50-50 that you don't get so much temp advantage. You actually just like slow push kind of bad, and then they just catch the wave and you stay in lane. And then, you know, you don't actually have an item advantage. So what's gonna happen very often in A is that you'll have a very good base. Enemy had to catch the wave for 20 seconds, and then enemy AD carries his next wave, and he's like, oh, maybe I'll greet. And 3 out of the 10 times, enemy AD carry is gonna greet, and then you can punish them. But the problem is that you're not even ready to punish them, because you have a shit base as well. So you need to have more purpose on when you basically push a wave. That's like the first thing. That's like very important. So stack wave to buy more time, and beside that is a second mistake, which is that whenever your team's making play, okay, so far, right, from what I've seen, is that you need to think a bit more ahead again. You remember the case where your team made a topside play, and then you came from base and you were in bot lane. You just like poked them a bit instead of warding and thinking, how do I want to play with the next wave? How is my support tempo? How is my jungle tempo? At some point, you just were like, oh, wait, my support is not here. My wave is kind of fucked, right? So then the next mistake, what happened is that you weren't being selfish enough. So whenever there is a fight, right, try to look if you can help, but don't lose or farm for it. Never. Like, never ever. So you remember the case where the Lilia was looking for a play, you could just literally drag the wave, look, if there's nothing, let your team fucking die. At least you get the farm. At least if there's a team fight, you're strong. And if you win the team fight, you get tempo, enemy doesn't respect tempo, you get a bigger advantage. And then you can win a game. That's like very, very important, because when I look at your gameplay at the moment, you kind of, either you just completely ignore your team, or you help and die or something, you know?
Yeah, there's no in between right now. Like, I'm literally like, my mind is that either they are retarded,
Yeah.
or they are not.
Yeah, but it shouldn't be like that. It's like, you can take, okay, they may be retarded, let's see. They're retarded? Goodbye. They're not retarded? Let's go. That's how it should be.
Yeah.
The next thing as well is that manage your waves around enemy jungle, slash your jungle. Because what you told me is that you just care about your own jungle. Or like, you just care about not dying to enemy jungle. But when you see enemy jungle, you should think, okay, I can, if you're strong enough, you can stack one more wave to buy more time. But what you're doing is just, you kind of like do the NA classic. Trade waves brainlessly. No, but it's like so brainless, you know, how you're playing waves, right? And
yeah,
what I wrote and what makes Kalista good, right? He's like, oh, pings as well, right? Like, you're not pinging enough. You're like, for sure, need to ping what you want more. Like, whether it's unengaged, whether you want your support to be on lane, you need to communicate these things. If you have the knowledge, which you do, it's all about just like communicating that. If they do it, nice. If they don't, it is what it is. But at least you're being the consistent factor, and if you're consistent in the long run, you're gonna climb. So that's like pretty crucial as well. Try to make yourself more useful. I mean, that's more like the free time that you should look to slow push waves, right? Because if you are looking to be the next level thing, and you're actually not doing these things, right? If you actually look at these games, you're not being vocal with your pings. You're not that good at adapting. Your jungle's like looking, you're like, well, I was gonna farm, you know? Mechanics, you have mechanics. I can see that you're playing well, but his weak side, jungle playing with him. This one you could see as well. When your jungle left, you didn't just push the wave and just like, I'm out, you know? You didn't make yourself useful, mindful jungler. So these are actually small important things that you actually have to work on. And AD carries is legit. It's all about waves. It's all about understanding when to push, when not to push, when to play safe, when to play aggressive. There needs to be like intent behind your gameplay. And how do you do that? By looking at these things, okay? Which is that, where is enemy jungler? Where's your jungler? Even when I play AD carry, I legit think about, okay, is my jungler pathing towards me? If yes, I can go a bit more aggressive. If it's pathing away from me, I might want to just like push and bounce and play safe, you know? It is what it is.
Yeah.
And that's like kind of crucial. And in the end though, these are the things that are a lot. And I would recommend you to not focus on everything. I would recommend you to start with like stack waves to buy more time, right? Like look at the next wave. Okay, do you want to slow push this? Do you want to fast push this? Have like a purpose, right? And think whether you need an item and how you want to push. And this one, you know what I mean. You can write in your own words, but the BF sword, for example, you took one plating plus the wave. You should know how much mini the wave is plus the plating. If you don't miss everything, you should legit have an idea and a goal. And then if, let's say, enemies inting, then you can think, okay, it's like basing better or it's like trading better. Remember when you played Jinx in W to Zaya? Maybe trading is better. But if you don't have a plan at all, you're just gonna stay for fun and see what happens. So I would highly focus you to just focus on this. And regarding pinks, you can do it if it's comfortable, but I would mostly recommend you to like have like a purpose when you push, especially, right? Because I really think that this is like a lot on AD carry that you just have to fix. Because dude,
Yeah,
every
I
single
agree.
wave, bro, there's purpose, bro. There's actually purpose behind a wave, you know?
Yeah.
And then you can review these things. Every single day, what I need you to do is like reflect. Okay, one thing that I've learned outside Mirage, okay, is that after a day, you should basically ask yourself, whenever you start your day, okay, you should ask yourself these questions. What did I do well? So then you should kind of think, okay, I actually played fights well, I did whatever well, right? Like keep re-encouraging like the good habits. But then of course, you should ask yourself, what did I not do so well? And then what is the goal for today? And essentially, you want to be focusing regarding this topic on your goal. It shouldn't be different. It should legit be on the same topics. Like, let's say this is your goal. You should be like, okay, did I do this well? This game I did it well. That game I didn't do that well. And then what's your goal? Essentially to like keep working on that. So don't only flame me for the bad examples, because at some point you're gonna do it well, and you should be like, okay, this is fucking good. Here I jailed enemy. This is something that I should keep doing, you know? And every single day you should like, before you start the day, I can promise you, if you do this like 20-30 minutes, it's so much better than just queuing up, playing. This gives you like an intent and a reminder of what you did well, what you didn't so well, and the purpose. And that should be focused on every single day, on those goals, till you do them consistently, okay?
Got it.
Because it's very easy to forget, but if you just open your match history, you probably remember, oh fuck, this game I did this, you know? Like, I don't know if you have good memory or not, but you know what I mean. You remember things if you think about it.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Thanks a lot, man. I
No
really
problem.
appreciate it.
Hope to see you
Yeah.
back at the top and smurf some kids, but you can do it for sure. It's about good habit building. Are you moving towards your goal or are you moving away from your goal? So whatever's gonna move you away, try to not do it. Alright?
Yeah.
Alrighty then.
True.